And as we go throughout the show, I'm going to keep asking people to like and subscribe to the channel. Try to talk a lot of fun politics here. I try to go in depth on things and try to put some historical perspective like I will for this next story. But if you want some more of that, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, share, and leave me a comment. So if there's a word to definitely sum up 2020, it would of course be pandemic. But the runner-up would for sure be unprecedented, right? Everything seems to be unprecedented nowadays. And to be honest, challenging the certifications is not actually unprecedented. Democrats did it back in 2004 for vastly different reasons, and they were not actually trying to overturn the results. I mean, there was only a couple, I believe, congressional Democrats that challenged the results, but the certification challenge is not new. Neither is insurrection of a democratically elected government here in the United States. That is also not unprecedented. So before we get to that, let me bring up some facts about the 117th Congress. Let me see if I can pull this up here for you. It is a very historic Congress for a lot of reasons. As we kind of scroll through here, get down to some of the bullet points. And so, as we look at this Congress, it is actually one of the most diverse Congresses in history. Cori Bush is the first black woman from Missouri. Richie Torres is the first black gay member of Congress. Oh, here we go. That's what I was going to. Monderi Jones is the first black man who identifies as gay to be elected to Congress from I believe it's from the state of New York. Let's also go. But this Congress also has the most black members ever in this Congress right here. There's also the most Latino members, and there is also the most LGBTQ members in history in this Congress. So yes, this Congress is historically diverse. But as they say, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Clearly, attack on the Capitol was about the 2020 election, but I think it's a sign of something bigger. And I can't help but notice a lot of people who stormed the Capitol saying the same thing.
This is our country. This is our house. That's it. This is our house. This is our country. This is our country.
See, they're not just mad about losing the election. This mob that is mostly made up of white people, let's be honest, are mad about this country being stolen from them. So they stormed the 117th Congress, again, the most diverse Congress in American history. But it's not the first time this has happened in American history. In the South, after Reconstruction following the Civil War, African Americans in Wilmington, North Carolina, began to get political power. I had some nice pictures of this up, but I forgot to load them. But hey, what you gonna do? Anyway, in 1898, they won elections in Wilmington, North Carolina, as part of the Republican Party. Things have changed a little bit. Anyway, that didn't sit too well with a few white folks in the South. So they lost the election fair and square, but they decided to stage a violent rebellion against the democratically elected government. It's not clear how many people died, but historians think around 60 were killed and thousands displaced. They basically just went around destroying anything that was black, including black-owned businesses that they just burned to the ground. In the end, the mob made it to City Hall and forced the city council, mayor, and police chief to resign at gunpoint. And so if this is where you think, okay, the federal government came in to save the day and rescue this town of Wilmington, nope, nothing like that ever happened. The coup was successful. It worked. And again, I think the insurrection at the Capitol was about the 2020 election, but a part of what made Trump and what has brought Trump to popularity is the growing diversity in America. If Barack Obama was all about change, then Trump was all about turning that change back, right? There's a lot of people who do not want change. A lot of people who feel like this country is being stolen from them. And the thing is, these people who think this way have been around here for a long time. And they can be banned off Twitter and they could be shut off apps like Parler, but they're not going anywhere. But the key is, neither are we, right? So we got to go out and vote. We got to be part of the system and, fight for what we believe in. And also, it might help too if you like and subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for watching Citizen Pete. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, click that little subscribe button, maybe the like button, and hey, maybe just leave a comment. I want to know what you're thinking. What do you think about all the politics, the news, and all the stuff that's going on in our country?